I can't take it anymore. Meanwhile, I'm getting fat. I walk myself. Where's the love?
Well, it's time for me to start talking a little bit more about the alternative platforms, the ones that nobody wants to play on, but everyone wants to pretend are the next big thing. Xbox and PlayStation.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
This has been a thing on my mind for the past several months or so. There's a lot of topics to talk about when it comes to Xbox and PlayStation and what they're doing right now and how they can't compete with Nintendo.
Harman. Am I really going through this? Am I really doing this? Is this my existence from now on? Just talking about Harman Smith and just the stupid shit this man says? Yes, Harman. Nintendo's great. Nintendo's so fucking perfect. All bow down to the mighty Nintendo. I want to sit down and just fucking get on my knees and give Nintendo the good old fucking sloppy toppy. Oh. I am not going to respond to this whole video. I am just going to respond to certain parts. I am going to do that for my sanity, because if I have to watch this whole fucking thing and respond to every little stupid shit thing he says, I will lose every fabric of my fucking sanity, and I'm pretty sure I'll actually start being like Harman, where I think a piece of shit console like the Nintendo Switch is somehow superior to a fucking PC. So, with that said, future TPG, let's find something stupid. Let's find something stupid to respond to, because I can't. Current TPG here, one talking, he can't handle too much. So let's just get to the really stupid points and just respond to those.
But right now, I do think the narrative has kind of like established, they've kind of established a narrative at this point, is that like Switch is going to get left in the dust because Xbox and PlayStation are too powerful, and the real game developers, the third parties, they have to develop the new powerful hardware, because only that piece of hardware can support the games that they want to make. And I really want this stuff.
I really want you guys to think about this narrative. Really think about it hard, because we have not fully transitioned over to next gen yet. People don't want to admit it. People are ignoring this, but Elden Ring, Hogwarts Legacy, and Resident Evil 4 are all available on last generation platforms. That's right, RE4 Remake is available on the PS4. Hogwarts Legacy is available on everything, in PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, coming in July. And of course, Elden Ring got last gen versions for PS4 and Xbox One. I really want you to think about this for a minute. Isn't it interesting how developers have no problem developing cross-gen ports for PS4 and Xbox One, but conveniently, every single time, they seem to skip the Switch version?
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Harman, you just admitted that Hogwarts Legacy was coming to the Nintendo Switch. So, which is it? Are they skipping the Nintendo Switch, or are they not skipping the Nintendo Switch? Let me tell you something here too, Harman. You need to kind of let's pretend we're a game developer here. When the Nintendo Switch is the weakest console on the market, and the games that you're developing for on the PS4, Xbox One are barely hitting 30 FPS locked, what's that gonna do to the Nintendo Switch version? Also, you're developing a game for the PS4, Xbox One, and now you have access to a dev kit of the PS5 and Series consoles. You can make those versions better. You can upgrade those versions. You can make a native version. Those are better versions. which one do you think a developer's going to do? You think they're going to go backwards or forwards? I want to know.
Right? Every single time they make up some excuse, some justification, and try to pretend that the Switch cannot run their games. And that simply is not the case. You know, Switch absolutely can run Resident Evil 4 Remake. It can run Elden Ring. It can run Hogwarts Legacy. It's getting a late port, but it is coming. Like, it can run all these games, right? You know, it did run Doom Eternal. Like, I remember back when people were trying to say it couldn't run Witcher 3, right? Like, I remember people making up excuse after excuse after excuse about, like, why developers can't support the Switch. And now with this next generation hardware, like, they're going back to their old tricks of, like, pretending the Switch is so weak it can't handle these things. But
the reason the Switch is not being supported has nothing to do with the hardware power. It has everything to do with like Sony and how they pay off developers to not support Nintendo hardware. Like, we know this happens. Like, you know, it was in their like Monster Hunter World contract. It's they don't care about Xbox, especially in Japan, but like they specifically want to drive Nintendo out of the hardware space. So like,
Why do I get the sneaky suspicion Harman Smith is a unerotic Alex Jones subscriber? I got that sneaky suspicion that he believes everything's a giant conspiracy and everyone's out to get everyone because that's how the world works, and or sold out by mega corporations, and we're gonna be pumped with, you know, a fake blood, and how we're just gonna be basically a freaking nutrition factory across this country, and how we're all gonna become like these mindless shells of people, and we're just it all starts with the PlayStation. See, the PlayStation's the start of it all. Just I got this clip. I feel like this is the perfect woman for Harman Smith. And Harman, I might be able to hook you up there, buddy. I might be able to hook you up. Especially if Chris Chan's telling the truth and the dimensional merger is going to happen.
if like Nintendo gets like a Resident Evil 2 port or something, like, oh man, like PS1, it has 1, 2, and 3, right? It has the best version of all those games. So why would you get a Nintendo console, right? Like, even though that, like, you know, there was nothing really stopping Resident Evil from coming to Nintendo hardware, it was from a technological perspective, it was entirely just a business thing, right? Final Fantasy VII was the same way. Metal Gear Solid was the same way. Like, unless Nintendo cuts a deal with a company to like produce an exclusive title, like a timed exclusive title, you know, like what happened with Live Alive and stuff like that. Like, a lot of these games just do not come out on Nintendo hardware at all. And it's entirely because of how nepotistic Sony is and how much control they have over the industry. And
if Sony controls the game industry in Japan, like Harman seems to think they do, why is Nintendo more popular? Why is Nintendo Switch dominating the sales charts? Why do Nintendo Switch games sell more than PlayStation games? Why are Nintendo IPs looked upon more favorably than PlayStation IPs? Maybe it's because Nintendo has kind of a monopoly in Japan, but across the world, they're kind of hit and miss depending on your region. In Europe, Sony's the overwhelming favorite. In America, it's always kind of a toss-up. So maybe Sony doesn't own the industry. Maybe, just maybe, Nintendo, like Sony, has to compete in the spaces that matter. So hardware and software. And hardware-wise, Nintendo has always come dead last between the three.
Has nothing to do with the hardware. And I really want this myth to die. I really want people to like look around and realize that like the narrative they're pushing just does not make any sense. Switch can't run video games? Like, are you serious? Game developers are making games too ambitious to the Switch? Where are they?
There's a whole thing out there, Harman, you don't understand. It's called the world. You clearly do not understand technology. And you know what? That's fine. It's fine if you do not understand tech, but you need to shut the hell up about tech then. I'm done. This is the end of the video for me, because I cannot believe this man fails to grasp the simple concept. Weak hardware can't run high-end games. This computer in front of me right now cannot run The Last of Us on PC. It cannot run God of War 2018. It can't run Death Stranding because the tech in the computer is too weak. I am surprised I could edit videos on this thing, to be honest. You will never grasp this concept, Harman. You think you have a high-end PC. Great, cool, whatever. At this fucking point, I don't know what to tell you. Outside of, I clearly can't push a pile of shit up a freaking mountain if the pile of shit doesn't even want to move. Okay? You will never grasp this concept. And you know what? At this point, I'm starting to think this is bait. I'm starting to really think this is troll bait. Because no one should be able to be allowed to be this stupid and somehow publish a couple of books and graduate from high school. If you fail to understand this, I seriously question if you graduated from high school. And this has come from a high school dropout. So, with all that said, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was a pain to get through. And honestly, this clip at the end of the video just summarizes how I feel right now. Please like and comment and subscribe and all that YouTube algorithm BS. I need some love here because I am just... This is a drain to get through. And I still have to put the gameplay in. This is going to be fun. Until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer signing out. Have a good day.
Looking for love here.